Hello and welcome to race 16 of 36. After this one, it's 20 to go. Closing in on the halfway mark of this season of the 2020 Kevin Harvick Championship season. We are, well, pretty much 2 races worth of points ahead of Brad Keselowski, who's having a bit of a, well, I say an early summer slump. Call it like that. He was kind of the only driver who could keep up with me in the first third of the season. And so everyone else is also way behind because they just were swapped like 3rd to 13th. They were swapping positions like on a weekly basis. No one could really gain points on someone else. So we kind of have, with our absolutely superb runs, we've gained ourselves an advantage and shown that at least at this point we are the best driver in this season. Though, as I said, Brad K has come close, but he's been little off lately. Truex Logano, your top 4. Road course racing today. We're not racing the long layout. I said I was going to race the long layout as they were supposed to, but I changed it spontaneously to the short one. Why? Well, because the long layout mod that I used was broken. Like, there was an invisible barrier, which could have caused havoc, at least with the AI as well. Not only with me, but with the AI. The on-track cameras were broken in some parts. You could see into the void at some parts on track, and qualifying was utterly broken. Like, it was dog shit. Like, I qualified in pole position, I was like happy. Then I realized I was the only one with a time faster than 2 minutes, and half of the field didn't even set a time. So I just figured, nah, I'm not fixing it. So it's the short layout. It's the better layout in my opinion anyway. So yeah, let's go racing for the Toyota Safe Mark 350 road course racing. Let's go.
Drivers, start your engines.
Firing our engines on the road course. Chase Elliott on pole position from Jimmy Johnson. Jimmy continuing his early summer resurgence, it seems like. Ran good in Dover, had a decent run at Charlotte, and ran good the last 2 weeks. Almirola, Custer, Keselowski, so a couple of 4s there. My 2 teammates in the second row. Hamlin, Larson, Di Benedetto, Kyle Busch, and Martin Truex, the top 10, were qualifying, riding off here, qualified in 15th. Rocking a different sponsor for the first time. No, not for the first time. We had the Mobile One scheme for the last couple of weeks before we had the Busch Farmer scheme. Racing the Jimmy John's sandwiches car that Kevin Harvick ran a couple of times in 2020. Probably have this scheme on the car this and next week at Chicagoland. Maybe for the Pocono doubleheader. I'll see. Didn't Kevin run a special scheme for the Pocono doubleheader? Yeah, I don't know. I'm probably gonna run this scheme 2-3 more times this season. And the Hunt Brothers Pizza scheme is also a different sponsor. It's gonna be run as well sometime this year. So they got a lot of races to go. 22 laps today. We can make it on fuel questions. Can we make it on tires? If there's a caution, we definitely will come into pit lane and get some fresh rubbers. We'll see. And the 2 Hendrick Chevrolets of Elliott and Johnson will lead us to the green flag. We're underway in wine country. Already bunching up there. Some cars in the dirt. That's Cole Custer riding on the hill. Newman, I saw my mirror being all over the place. Trouble in turn 2. That's what it says. Some more dust being kicked up there by Hamlin. Side by side with the Benedetto. No caution though. And there's the caution as we spin the car as well. There's a lot of to unpack here. My teammate Cole Custer in the 41 across the hill. There you can see Blaney and Newman just jumping across the hill. There he goes 4 wide, excuse me there. Custer does. And keeps it going. That's the first incident. Obviously half the field just riding through the dirt there. And this incident brought out the caution there. BJ McLeod runs over the 51 of Joey Gase. And he collects Ty Dillon, is stationary there for a little bit. And that brings out the caution for the first time after not even 1 lap completed. Gonna let Rodney Childers and the boys do the magic. I just wanna, you know, get the damage repaired we got there. Get some 4 tires, cause I've flash spotted them all. Yeah. And then we'll go back out. It's gonna be our only pit stop today. Because now we can definitely make it on fuel and on tires. Might have been done for speeding there. But that really doesn't matter. We would have been back in the pack anyway.
Okay, you're clear of pit lane. Stay behind the 51 car.
No, we didn't get done for speeding. Okay, I just was sped there, but it must have been slower in the other sections. So we didn't get done for speeding and actually gained something on Brennan Poole and Kurt Busch. All drivers still running as we already lock them up here. Gonna go green with 19 laps to go. Hopefully 19 green flag laps. We're all single file, so we're not stacked on top of one another. So risk for caution hopefully is a little reduced, because I want to spend all of this race running under yellow flag conditions.
Green, green, green.
Green flag's out, and Kurt Busch already to the inside of me. I was good that I just went out of the way there, because otherwise he would have run me over into the tire walls. Back underway. Gonna go right back below you, Kurt. Oh, Kurt fighting back for third to last with Kurt Busch in Sonoma. A little off-track excursion there, almost. Now they're all stacked on top of each other again. Things you don't want to really go 3 wide into that corner. Clearing Busch. Oh, Joey Gase trying to squeeze me there. And we're back under yellow. Race back to the yellow. Oh, the 8 cars around. There's smoke. Dust, rather. So we're trying to navigate that. Visibility being extremely good here. Try not to run into anybody. Let's get the 51. See, can we get some other folks here maybe into turn 11. Let's just dive down here, do a little bit of a dive bomb. Those we're getting together with the 96 Daniel Suarez. See where we end up after this lap. We're racing back to the line, obviously. Don't want to hit the wall. Up to 31st. Alright. Alright, behind Ty Dillon. And right back to replay. Coming down to turn 7, one of the trouble corners. Austin Dillon and Bubba Wallace trying 3 wide on the outside of poor old Tyler Reddick, and he gets spun out. That brings out the yellow, and to add insult to injury, Quinn Houff in the 00 runs him over, gives him some damage to his rear end, almost collects their Brennan gone, but Reddick through the dust. Drives away, keeps it intact, but caution number 2. Elliott Johnson, Almirola, top 3. Brad Keselowski worked his way into 4th, by the way. And we're going to go green here in just a moment. Don't want to pass. The 13, green flags back out. And hopefully for a little longer this time. Suarez overtaking me there already. Bubba Wallace and Corey Joy were down on pit lane, by the way. That's why we're up to 29th on the restart. JJ Yaley hits the wall. No caution. He keeps it going. In the right. And there's a caution. That's Chris Buescher around. I mean, if I have to make up spots like that, always racing back to the line, you know, I'll take that. I can work with that. It's just a bit annoying, and you guys don't get to see a lot of racing. But, you know, that's just the quirks of road courses in this game. They can be clean, but they can be absolute wreckfest as we're pushing it a little bit to maybe gain some spots here and see, can we get Ty Dillon and John Nemechek and BJ McLeod in the red car there just ahead. These folks, Dillon a little slow. Okay, we can at least get him, you know.
Left side.
Throw it down into turn 11. The hairpin, be a little bit faster on the gas.
Stay on the right.
Passing the 13 with ease.
Okay,
Yeah, alright. 24th.
Stay behind the 30.
Making our way back into the top 20. By just being under caution. And now right back to replay. Yeah. See what happened to Chris Buescher. Nothing too serious. Priest just a bit impatient. Pushes the 17 around. Pointed right back into the right direction. Keeps it going. Loses some ground there, obviously. And everyone just doing some rallycross through the dust. Caution number 3. Coming into 13 laps to go. And we have 3 cars on pit lane again. So we move up to 21st. Got to overtake one more spot to be the top 20. Timmy Hill, just 2 spots ahead, is running the top 20. We're in a Dylan sandwich. Austin ahead. Ty behind. And, come on. Green flag is out. We are underway.
Right side.
Hopefully a little more.
And they're showing us a black flag.
Yep.
They say you passed on the inside before the start.
Yes, I did.
They're gonna make us do a stop
Because
and go.
Ty
All
was
right.
going,
You gotta come in for
Timmy
the
Hill
black flag.
was
You're now in the
going
top
slow.
20.
Can't change that tower, so I'm not going to do that black flag. I hope you all understand.
Clear on the left.
As we're side by side now, we're battling, at least with Austin Dillon. Don't want to run into him here. I'm going to cause another caution. Down into turn 7, I think that is now.
Stay on the right.
Side by side with Blaney, and
Go. Race back to the line.
obviously we are back under
To
caution.
the S's. Stay on the right.
But that must have happened behind us, because I didn't see anyone
We got trouble.
ahead of me.
Still there.
As we're getting bumped out of the way by Blaney, and right back down to the back of the pack we go. Come on, get it going. Fucking hell. Alright. Once again, the yellow flag out. This time again for someone being spun around. This time Timmy Hill spins Ty Dillon across the track. Kurt Busch tries to avoid him and then just flat out runs him over. As you do, you know. And Ty drives away. Huge damage to the rear end of his race car.
Too far back. Pull up.
I'm not, buddy. Back down to pit lane. There were actually some folks now. Yeah, I guess about 8 to 10 cars that went with me.
The pace cars in 3-8.
So we're gonna restart back in dead last for
Go, go, go!
what will hopefully be the final. I'm guessing we're gonna have at least 2 more caution periods. I mean, I'm sorry this race is going that way, but once there is the caution at the road courses, you're not gonna get out of the cycle of completing half a lap, caution, 3 laps on a caution, go racing for 1 lap, caution. Yeah, we'll just see where we can go from here. We should have the freshest tires in the field. We got a somewhat decently fast race car, so just
We're going green next time.
try to not,
Slow
you know, wreck it, and you know, I guess just make up as much position as we can right now. Gonna be going green this time. We have lost 1 driver, Kurt Busch, out of the race. We are starting 38th, or restarting 38th. And yeah, just see what we can go from here. The green flag should fly any moment
Green,
now.
green,
Yep,
green.
it does. Daniel Suarez with no front bumper. Pushed me out the way there a little bit. But obviously he's got a heavily damaged race car. We got fresh rubber. We can just
We got just 10
go
more
in
to
there.
go.
10 laps to go. Let's see.
Car left.
Can we do anything here? Gotta be a bit more aggressive now. But, there's some more smoke. Who the fuck's that? That's the 7 of Josh Bilicki. Don't cause a caution, Josh. Don't do it. Just don't fucking do it.
Left side.
And the 17 and someone in the wall. No caution for that this time. Alrighty.
To the right.
Down the inside of Brennan Gaughan, who's back racing. In the 62, little lockup. Here, tires. And just a caution, obviously. And Stenhouse parks it ahead of me there. Well, I kind of ran him over, but still. Okay. Position maximization is the name of the game right now. Sorry, Tyler. Didn't want to wreck myself, even though I'm doing that right now. Fucking hell, man. Fucking hell. Okay, let's send it down into turn 11 and see what we can do. Kind of just gotta run into folks to make up any spots back here in the pack. That's the only way to do it. This race is gonna this video is gonna be actually quite long, I'm guessing, just because I'm showing you 11.5 million replays, and we are up to 34th. Could have been maybe into the top 30 again. Well, here's incident number 1 that didn't cause the yellow. Quinn Houff runs over the 7, though he keeps it straight. Actually, some decent off-road skills there by Josh Bilicki, the 7. And then he rejoins and just makes contact with the 17, puts them both into the wall. But that still, they're keeping it going, pointing in the right direction. There's some massive damage to both cars, and you can see Bilicki just limping away there. And that's what brings out the caution. Calamity corner, turn 7. The 53 of Garrett Smithy runs into Ryan Blaney, just a bit too aggressive into the corner, spins the 12th car around as he drives off there. And then you can see there in the background, you're going to see just now as I run into Tyler Reddick and punt him out the way there. So caution number 4, I think it is. Flying at Sonoma.
Now, going green.
Gonna be going right back down to green flag racing with 7 laps to go. We are in 16s, about half the field threw down the caution. The top 10 still haven't. So I'm worrying that they're just gonna throw it down sometime. We're just gonna inherit a good position. Like Brennan Poole's running up here. Some oddballs, and I wouldn't be surprised if an oddball wins this race. Green flag, we are back on the way, trying to get past Blaney.
Keep to the left.
At least we try to. Didn't work this time, but we are in the good, decent spot. We are pretty much, and the Benedetto's around. Yellow's out, as per, but that gives us a couple more spots.
There's an accident in turn 3.
Yeah, well, I want to say we're pretty much back where we were 2 caution periods or so ago. Almost wheel hopping there. If this goes the way it does right now, if Chase Elliott doesn't throw down the pit lane, because he really doesn't have to, he just has to do 1 lap of racing and then 3 laps on the caution, or 2.5 laps on the caution. It pretty much means he could add a 2nd win to his resume here, just by, you know, doing nothing really. Now let's see, can we? Maybe. Nah, we're a little too far away there. Newman and Blaney battling. Can't gain any positions here right now, but we got 2 with the Benedetto and Poole sucking, and we're up to 13th. Has anything changed? Nope. Brad Keselowski though, up into 3rd place. And Busch lost a spot, but that's about it. Really. Newman, Blaney, Hamlin, and Bowman went to pit lane. We're going to restart 9th. And it will probably, we're going to restart with 4 laps to go. It's probably going to be the final restart of this race. So whatever happens now happens, I'd say. So we're just trying to keep it pointed in the right direction and somehow walk away with a good finish here. I mean, we just backed our asses in the top 10. We've been around twice. And so Chase Elliott leads us to what will likely be the final restart of this race. Dylan a little slow there. Not going to send it 3 wide though. That would be stupid. Could have ended far worse than what it did right now. Got Bilicki looking to the inside there. I'm trying to give him as much room as he wants and or needs. Just keep it in 9th. That would be a good result. Or 8th. Oh yeah, we overtook the 31.7 there on the restart. Just point it straight, no caution right now. Let's get down to the inside of 37. Try to pass Priest here, give him the room he needs. Don't want to be spun around like I did with Blaney a couple laps ago. Or, well, a couple of laps ago. A couple of caution flags ago, I should say. And have we done the miracle and go caution free for one lap at Sonoma? I think we have no caution at the moment. Oh, loose on that curb there. And they're pitting. These guys are so fucking stupid.
The leader's pitting now.
Austin Dillon will lead this race, and we backed our ass into a second spot at the moment.
Okay, you're in second. Good job.
This is absolutely stupid. I should have went on the brakes there. Whoops. Just not get run over by Chris Buescher. That was just fucking stupid. I just didn't use... my brain just stopped working there for a second. Anyway. Still. Dillon leads this race with Chase Elliott giving up a sure win. And William Byron runs into me there. Okay, well, happens. We lost some spots there, but I don't really care, to be honest. I just want to get this done with. But we got some racing on our hands now. If we can keep up with them, that is. Even though Chris Buescher in second right now has a damn wrecked race car. And right, we lost another gear. What is it with Stuart Haas gearboxes? We lost third gear. Alright then. Well, gotta try it in second and fourth gear then. Luckily we didn't lose. Fourth, and they're throwing it down pit lane.
The leader's pitting now.
Gotta be kidding me. Yep. They're throwing it down because they are absolutely stupid. My teammate Cole Custer's a lap down.
Clear.
I mean, we're probably gonna win our 5th race of the season just because they're absolutely stupid. Yeah.
Clear.
This is just fucking laughable, isn't it? This is just so laughable. I don't know what to say, to be honest. I don't know what to say, guys. I just don't. This is absolutely stupid. Joey Logano haunting me now. He's the only car within position. You guys could have pitted under the caution. But no, they have to pit when the race is green.
The yellow flag is out.
And the caution's out.
Back to the line.
We can
in the pit.
get it to the end of this race. We will have won our 5th race of the season. We got third gear wasn't working. In the most, I'd say, I'm going to say an undeserved manner ever, but I'll take a road course win. This was the prime opportunity for Brad Keselowski, for Chase Elliott, for Jimmy Johnson, for Kyle Busch, for Martin Truex to gain something on me. Well, I was back in the top 20.
Pit road is closed.
But nope. Gonna take it nice and easy. Even though Logano's there, and gonna take the white and the yellow together for win number 5 of 2020. Kevin Harvick wins Sonoma.
Okay, we're under caution. Last lap. You the man. Come on, bring it home.
That's what ends the race. Chase Elliott runs into, almost said Matt Kenseth, but it's actually Kyle Larson driving the 42 in this season. It's losing him a lot of spots there out of pit lane. So the race leader who led the most laps right back down to the end of this field. And for some reason, Joe Logano gives up second spot, which is absolutely... I have no words for it. I have no words for this, but in the absolute stupidest manner, we've been dead last 2 times in this race. We've spent more laps under caution than racing. But we're going to win Sonoma for our 3rd straight win and 6th straight top 2 finish. And let's give a little smoke show here. Just a little one, you know. has been just so fucking undeserved. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Stay behind the pace car.
Like, Dylan could have walked away with it, Elliot could have walked away with it, but no.
We're gonna need rubber shortly. Take it easy.
They're
now.
just
Stay behind the pace car.
incompetent. So we get ourselves our 5th win of the season here, and we're out of fuel. So before we head down to Chicagoland, we extend our points lead to 246. Truex and Busch, your top 4, Logano top 5, Blaney, Bowman, Larson, Hamlin, Elliott, your top 10. So Chase Elliott back into the top 10 spot. We get our... I mean... it's so stupid, right? It's so unbelievably stupid. We got 13 top 5 finishes, 14 top 10s, no DNFs, 5 wins, 3 of those wins in a row. We got 6th straight top 2 finish. I mean, I don't know how long this was gonna go well. Yeah, just stupid. I don't know. This race could have gone very differently, and I wouldn't even be mad about if we had finished somewhere in the 20s or in the 30s. Alright. I'll take another win. Anyway, I can get a road course win number 1. Maybe we can go for the road course sweep at Watkins Glen a couple of weeks later. No, actually, Roval is also a road course, so 3 road courses this season. Anyway, next week, Chicagoland. Hope you're looking forward to that. If you do, leave a like, subscribe. See you all next time. Have a good one. Goodbye.